Hey, everybody. Welcome back if you're returning. Welcome if you're new here. And wanted to talk about how the world is a mirror. What the hell does that mean? Basically, your environment reflects your internal world. So, do you like what you're seeing in the world around you? Just in your day to day, what you encounter, how people treat you. Because honestly, this is a really good way to take stock of how are you treating yourself. You and how you treat you sets the tone for how everything else treats you. And I think a lot of times we perceive it as we're being treated poorly by other people, we're a victim. Why is life so unfair? It's very easy to get into a mindset that, I'm nice to other people. Why aren't they nice to me? Because you're not nice to you. We get what we accept. We set the tone for how we're treated by others. And if we don't treat ourselves well, why would anyone else? And it can seem like they're doing it perception wise. Why are they treating me like this? Because you do. If you find that people are overtaking, it's because you are making the choice to overgive. People can't take what you don't give unless it's the IRS or police. Anyway, outside of government, people can't take what you don't give. Sorry, it's tax season. That's right here. So if you're in the United States, you feel me, right? Because I don't know about y'all, but I have yet to see anyone from the government working side by side with me. However, they get part of my pay. Anyway, side note, random. Mm. If I don't give to you, you can't take from me. And that's where we end up putting ourselves in situations because of the way we treat ourselves. If I am willing to put myself last, I guarantee you there will be somebody who's willing to let me put them first, right? That's my choice. And I can't blame them for it because I made the choice. Now, that's because we have been misled to believe that being a martyr is something to be proud of. Well, if you want to go through your whole life feeling like a rug, go for it. You don't want to. I didn't mean that. That was sarcasm. Don't be a rug. Absolutely not. Be the shoes. Always be the shoes. How we treat ourselves, even energetically, comes out to those around us. They perceive that, they feel that. That's why it's so easy for someone who is a loving, compassionate person to get caught up with someone who is not, who is a taker, who is a narcissist, who is codependent, who needs a mommy or a daddy, somebody to take care of them because they feel energetically that you're willing to put them first. You're willing to push yourself aside to take care of them, that they can feed off of you energetically, money, time, whatever it is, your energy, because that's what you're putting out there because of the way you treat yourself. If you do not hold yourself at a high enough level to say, no, I need this for me, you can't have it. People feel that. So that's why if you're that person at the office that at 5 o'clock on Friday night, the boss always comes to you with the extra work, you're calling that in. That is a reflection of how you feel about you because you're going to say yes. Why? Because you know nobody else will. No one else is going to stay over and they really need it. Well, if they need it that bad, let the boss stay and do it. If they're in charge, they should know how to do it. Let somebody else step up for once. Boundaries, self-respect. And that's another big way to know how you're treating yourself is if you are not respecting yourself enough to say no to things that drain you, to things that neglect you, as far as like not taking the time to take care of yourself. If you do not recognize when you need to take a break, no one around you is going to say, hey, you should probably take a break. You've got to voice it. Look, I'm out. I got to recuperate. I got to rest. All the rest of this, is on y'all. I'm out, I'm on vacation. And especially when life is extra challenging, those times when we don't have the time is when we really have to make the time. And sometimes even just doing something small to tweak your environment to make it easier to take that break, like a lot of changes here lately. And currently, with Cricket having had surgery, for the first 2 weeks, she has to be watched 24/7. Every time she moves, she has to have a belly band under her, and you have to go with her. Well, that takes 2 hands because there's a harness and a leash to keep her from taking off, and the belly band to support her, which means that I can't go get a cup of coffee. I'm living in our bedroom. So tomorrow, the new coffee bar will be here with the mini fridge, the microwave, the toaster, so that everything is right here. I'm making our bedroom into a hotel room so that I have what I need to be comfortable. That's just going to make it that much easier. And it doesn't always have to be that dramatic, but I got to tell you, if there's any way you can create a space for yourself that is a complete retreat, refuge, where you have everything you need to be comfortable and you don't have to leave, do that. The breakfast bar was a lot cheaper than the she shed I was looking at, although the she shed was really cool. Do nice things for you and make it a priority to do nice things for you. Make it a priority to make time for you. Do not make yourself sick before you take a break because God, our bodies will shut down. They will absolutely shut down if we don't listen to them. And if you watch this Friday's random shit video is about life requires maintenance. Check it out. Um, we require maintenance, and a lot of times we will ignore our body's calls for self care, for a break, for hey, you're taking too much from me. Stop giving. If the world around you seems to be taking advantage of you, how are you treating you? This is why you have to love yourself first. And I know we have really been conditioned to believe that it's selfish to put ourselves first. It's selfish to take care of our needs first. It is so not selfish. It's necessary. And I can tell you, right now, my partner would 100% agree with this because due to my dumbass going in the crawl space, making myself sicker, uh, along with the dog surgery, he had to put on his Superman cape and take care of all kinds of other things. So that's on me for making a bad call. And some of it we can't help, obviously, with the dog. Like we knew this was coming, and this is our second time we've been through it. So, but what I'm saying is, I could have made a better choice, not put myself in a position to get sick or and the only saving grace is knowing that I was gonna make the right decision when I did get sicker. "Look, I'm out. I can't. Y'all gonna have to handle it because I gotta take care of me, and we're also, getting some things taken care of in the house because of that." So, there's that maintenance thing again, right? Anyway, putting yourself first allows you to be in a position where you are strong enough to have resources, to have energy, to be able to help others. If you put yourself in a position out of martyrdom, out of trying to help someone else, that lowers your ability to produce income, that lowers your ability to maintain your health, that lowers your ability to expand and grow in your life, expect the reflection that you see in the world to not be pretty. You have chosen, whether subconsciously through emotions, whatever caused you to make this choice, programming, old belief systems, you have put yourself in a lower position where honestly, you're not doing anyone any favors. If you are in a position where you can create more resources, oh, but I won't have as much time with the kids, or I can't do that right now because I'm taking care of family, or there are people that get paid to do that. And if you have abundant resources, you're able to provide not only someone to provide that service, but a much better environment, better food, better opportunities, because you have that abundance. And you always keep back what you need for you first. That's part of being financially responsible, is making sure that you have what you need first. Do not give that away. Keep that. As a matter of fact, keep 3 to 6 months of that in your savings account. Very good advice. Unexpected things happen. If you have that cushion to fall back on, you naturally feel abundant, and that draws more abundance to you. So, just a thing about mindset, when you take care of you first, it puts you in an energetic position of power, and you go out into the world with that. And when you know you can trust yourself to not overgive, to not accept bullshit, then you walk into a room and people automatically feel that. What you get back from the world, the reflection you see in the mirror when you put off that kind of energy, you're going to like. But you have to invest in you first. You have to treat you that way first. That's where that energy comes from, inside of you. And then it goes out into the world and sets the tone for how the world treats you. So I hope that helps. If you want to get more in depth on how to create that kind of energy, how to build the kind of life you need, you desire, you want, how to elevate yourself, live your best life, check out Get Your Shit Together. There is a link in the description box below. Got ebook, audio, and paperback. And it goes more in depth on all of those topics than what bits and pieces I give you here. So, at any rate, happy February. Happy first day of February. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this helps, and I will talk to you soon.